We're having a lovely time here at the MTV Malibu Beach House. Kennedy and Jonathan Brandis. I'm not going to dish, but the Brandis. You're on SeaQuest DSV.
Yeah.
That's nice. What does the DSV stand for?
It's Deep Submergence Vehicle.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't really tell us.
Do you get to drive the DSV?
Hell no.
Yeah,
Never.
that's how I feel about the MTV golf cart. And speaking of MTV, tonight at 7:30, so many things happening as far as Michael Jackson goes. Michael Jackson is taking the channel over. We've got Scream, History in the Making, a visit to Michael's Neverland Valley Ranch, as well as a vintage Jackson 5 cartoon. It all starts at 7:30. Big Michael Jackson night. You big Michael Jackson fan?
Yeah.
Come on now. I love Michael Jackson. I've been, when I was in 5th grade, I wrote a short story about how I was riding my bike in Encino, and I scraped my knee, and Michael Jackson bandaged me up. That's for true. For real, man.
It's the first album I ever bought was Thriller.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
My whole allowance.
All right. Sweet,
so,
man. All right, well, we're going to talk more with you, and we're going to do some of this stuff with Avi.
Yeah.
And you stay here because on the way we have 100% Fun. It's the name of an album.
Inside.
Hello. Kennedy, Jonathan Brandis. How are you, Jonathan?
How are you?
You're mad now because I brought up the teaming thing, but you started it.
I did not start.
Yeah.
I didn't bring the magazines. Now, wait a minute.
I
Now, wait
didn't
a minute.
either.
I
They
didn't-
did. Someone handed
See,
me
now,
Big
now, let me-
Bopper.
Now, Daisy Fuentes
Oh,
is
don't
so
get-
sweet.
don't
Now, I'm
get
going to bring up
Daisy.
Daisy again,
Okay,
okay?
fine,
Because
bring up
Daisy's
Daisy.
seen the show, okay? She
Very
knows
proud
what
of her.
it's about.
I don't know
All
the
right? She
television,
doesn't-
okay?
she-
Daisy's making the big money, all right?
Hey.
Miss Pantene, maybe she can afford nice 26-inch set, huh?
All right.
TV.
Anyway, yeah.
Seen the show. You know, I met Chuck Norris, pal, and don't even go there. All right then. But let's talk about the show. For those who haven't seen the show, what's it about?
Okay, well, it's about a nuclear submarine and the people that live on it. It takes place in the year 2019, 2020. It's kind of like a Star Trek underwater sort of thing. Kind of action, adventure, and drama, and a little
Has
bit
Shatner
of comedy.
been by?
Shatner just came for one episode, yeah.
He's all right, huh?
He's great.
Yeah, I love Bill. He was
good
here
job.
at the beach house.
Yeah.
Here in Malibu, California. It was a lovely time. And who's Darwin, the talking dolphin?
That's a dolphin that we put some apparatus on that created him to talk like a human, basically.
Does it work?
Yeah, it doesn't work for all the viewers. A lot of people don't understand what the hell's going on. But,
Really?
You know, it works. Yeah, it works for the show. It's kind of sci-fi.
In Orlando?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about Orlando? Like, what's your favorite place to go in Orlando?
The big line of strip clubs downtown is what we always
That's what I heard, man. You and Vince knew. All right, stay here more with Jonathan Brandis from the MTV Malibu Beach House. Hello there, Kennedy, Jonathan Brandis, and Avi, the national karate champion. Avi, what is karate?
Well, karate is, first of all, a martial art. But the ideas are much beyond fighting, as people see it. I see karate as a way of bringing the maximum potentiality of human being, both physical and mental, and which means complete control, both mental and physical. Just that control sometimes sounds, you know, people understand words in differently from each other. Really, we reach control through giving up of the self. This is really what control, how we reach to freedom. And this is what really control means, freedom, at least in the martial art. And the beautiful things about karate that it's being reached through action. You actually have the indication as you practice karate to where your mind is stuck or your mind is being free, differently than philosophy that you can you think about. You might think that you do it or you practice it or not, but you don't have an indication many times.
Why don't you give us an example? Why don't you teach Jonathan a few things?
Sure. Okay, I can do it in a. I try to be very brief, just to give the main points.
Okay.
Okay, left leg front, left leg left.
Oh, left leg, I'm sorry.
So always the power of karate, the idea is that it's not dependent on muscular strength, on the physical or on the strength of the arm or leg.
Right.
So we have to initiate always from the floor by using external force.
Okay.
Using the floor. That's what you do now is a front sense. I want you to make a fist.
All right.
Okay, keep the neck straight, or actually the neck should be free and the head should feel like it's suspended above the body.
So like
Yeah,
this.
like a fist. Now,
All right.
The power have to travel, the energy have to
Continue
travel.
learning
From the
karate.
seat.
You stay here. There's more from the MTV Malibu Beach House with Jonathan Brandis on the way. Thank you. Wow. Oh, cool. Sorry. I think that's pretty rad. I love that whole sparring thing. Naughty by Nature, Hootie and the Blowfish Seal coming up this hour from the MTV Malibu Beach House. Kennedy here with Jonathan Brandis. How are you having a nice time?
I'm having a beautiful time. I wish it was earlier. I could catch some sun because we're both really pale.
We're so pale.
And I don't.
But you know what? We got to stick together because if we get lost in the sea of extras, we're gonna look so dumb.
We're gonna look like Casper.
No, every year, people, my friends call me like, "Why don't you get some sun?" But you know, I don't. You don't want skin cancer and so many freckles and all that thing.
Exactly.
So, but you know what? I'm just glad you're here with me. Won't you stay a little longer?
I will.
Thank you very much. Right now, here's Montel Jordan. This is how we do it.